always taking action for you.
Tomorrow, James Craig takes over as Detroit's new top cop, and the incoming chief says one of his first priorities will be to lower the city's crime rate.
It's no doubt the new chief will have a lot on his plate. Just overnight, there were several shootings, so many so that officers told us they couldn't stay at the scenes for very long before having to respond to other calls.
And so that leads to another issue facing the chief, delayed response times. Let's go live now to 7 Action News reporter Andy Choi. He's in Detroit. Now, Andy, are people really convinced that a new chief could change things?
Well, you ask any victim of crime and they'll tell you the damage has been done. They're not sure really what to think. But the one thing we hear across the city, across the board, is that they hope Chief Craig can bring with him faster response times. The only eyes watching Oscar Hair Salon overnight are the surveillance cameras, and they got a good look at this criminal breaking in, stealing a TV, shaving gels, and cash. The problem is the barbershop owner wanted Detroit police to take a good look too.
I'm not from here. I'm not familiar with the rules, you know.
Fearing retribution, he doesn't want to show his face, but says it's the second time in 3 days his shop has been broken into, and he's still waiting for Detroit police to show up.
I waited like 3 hours, nobody showed up. So I had to leave because it was late. And then I came in the morning and I called the police. They say, well, we don't have enough people to send it to you.
The barbershop owner says with the new police chief on the horizon, it's time now to change the way Detroit's bad guys think about crime.
They already know what's up, what they're gonna get. That's why they keep doing it. So that means they don't really care about police. They don't care about the government. They know what's up.
Chief Craig has said his first priority as chief of police in Detroit is to lower the crime rate, and he says he can only do that if he raises the morale of his police force, and hopefully by then we would see less of what you see behind me tonight. Reporting live on the west side of Detroit, Andy Choi, 7 Action News.
And Andy, are residents convinced the new chief could change things?
You know, across the board, people they just want faster response times. They think that there's just a lot of crime going on right now, and the reality is they're really not sure what to think. They're just overwhelmed by the crime. Obviously, when a crime like this is done, they're waiting for police to at least respond to them. That's the number one thing. So the number one thing right now is faster response times from a lot of people, a lot of victims of crimes, Dave.
All right, Andy, thank you very much. Andy Choi reporting live tonight.